Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Bubblegum Combo, and today I'm bringing you my top 5 games to play with your sister. Now, growing up in the 90s meant that if you wanted to play multiplayer, you had to have someone on the couch next to you. Unfortunately for me, that someone happened to be my sister. Now, don't get me wrong, she's a total badass when it comes to Black Ops, but I guess something about a 2D environment just didn't work so well. In order to minimize frustration, we had to find games that we could play as a team, but not hold each other back. That being said, let's jump straight into it. Starting at number 5, we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie, the game, for Sega Genesis. For its time, I have to say this is one of the best movie to game ports I have seen. But the competition really wasn't that fierce. You know what, I shouldn't have brought that up. This game is essentially Final Fight, but with Power Rangers. Each Power Ranger has their own special weapons, so you get different attacks. Now let's stick to what's important here. Megazords. The best part is you get to play as these Zords multiple times in the game. The game follows the movie pretty accurately too, so if you're a fan of the series, this is a must play. Number 4, Tetris Attack on the Super Nintendo. I'm not a fan of Tetris, but that's mainly because I'm bad at it. Losing at this game was still kind of fun though. With a little bit of planning and maybe a little bit of luck, you can turn the tables and go from bad to worse to back on top. Even if I did lose the majority of my matches, there's still such a gratifying feeling you get when you drop a ton of bricks onto your opponent and make them sweat, even if it is just for a little bit. Now don't be fooled by its charm, this game can be extremely challenging. Taking turns to take down Bowser and his minions is either fun for the two of you or enough to make you cry. In third place, we have the Metal Slug series. If you're into guns, lasers, flamethrowers, grenades, tanks, jets, or explosions, this game might be for you. With a vast arsenal at your disposal, you and your friend can tear through waves and waves of enemies. Some versions of this game also give you unlimited continues, which make things even better. Metal Slug boasts a wide variety of enemies and bosses, ranging from soldiers to zombies to aliens and massive vehicles. I like to think of this game as Contra meets Battlefield. Cooperation isn't key in this game, but it's always appreciated. Also, each level has its own feel to it. While most levels are played on the ground, others are played on ships or even the sky. You can't go wrong with this game. All you need is some pizza and you're sure to have a good time. In second place is Biker Mice from Mars on the Super Nintendo. This game is a nice change of pace. I mean, who hasn't played Mario Kart at this point? All the elements for a good racing game are still here though. You can choose from 6 characters, each with its own unique driving style, weapon, and stats. In story mode, you can upgrade your vehicle's performance depending on how well you do in the races, so there's always something left to be desired. And yes, you can play through story mode split screen. The best part is, unlike Mario Kart, Biker Mice doesn't punish you for being in first place. And in first place, we have Kirby Superstar for the Super Nintendo. I'm sure a lot of you have actually played this, but I had to give it the number 1 slot for a few reasons. Kirby Superstar is Player 2's wet dream. Player 2 can teleport and be brought into the game at any point by having Kirby relinquish his power to create them. Or if you're my sister, pressing A at any time to take Kirby's power away and spawn to life. Later in the game, you'll unlock Milky Way Wishes, which lets you activate any power you've already acquired at any given time. What this means is that you can give birth to Player 2 with any ability at any time, and then revert Kirby back to whatever power you wanted for yourself. There's also an arena mode, which you can fight all the bosses in, as well as a handful of minigames. An honorable mention goes out to basically any wrestling game for the N64. These games were amazing. On top of a solid game design, you had total customization at your fingertips. Chest slaps, nut punches, drop kicks, backflips, you name it. You could set it to B, up B, down B, hold A, press A. Virtually any command you wanted was available to be tailored by you. Got picked on at school? Create a character and beat him up with chairs. In a cage, 2-on-1 with your buddy. Feeling strong? Take on the entire roster in a Royal Rumble. If you own an N64 and you don't have a wrestling game, you're doing it wrong. Let me know in the comments section what games you enjoyed playing in your house growing up. That's it for now in Bubblegum Combo. Thanks for watching.